Hi there, I am Sarah Hatch. I am going to be teaching you guys how to draw an ear. Now we've already gone over eyes, nose, and mouth, and so the ear that we'll be going over is looking straight ahead. But I wanted to show the different ways that the ears can look depending on which way a person's facing. This one is more like a 3/4 turned head where they're looking off to the side. This one they're looking straight on, and this one they're looking as a profile shot. And here's another straight on ear. And man, everyone's ears are different. And I was looking at all these ears on the internet and the ears started looking really weird to me. But for today, we are just gonna draw one just straight on. All right, so just to get started, we are going to be doing the top part of the ear, showing the curves that the ridge of the ear makes and the shadow that's created underneath that ridge. And you just lightly sketch it in. All right, so we have shaded this ridge, how it curves, and it's pretty narrow. So we've got a nice shadow right here, and then it's light, and then we've got a little bit more of a shadow. And it's kind of a triangular shape. And it curves in. And then this shadow is darker right here, so it creates kind of a line. Okay, so that's this upper part of the ear. We also have some shadow right here because there's hair. So we'll just show the hair real quick. And it's causing some shadow right there. And the hair even goes over their ear usually. We'll give some sideburns right here, because this is a man's ear. And so we'll just draw his beard real quick, just so we have that reference. Okay, so that's the side of his face, kind of the edge of the jaw. The bottom of the jaw is further down. Okay, so within the ear, you're gonna have a highlight right here. And so we don't wanna draw the highlight, we wanna draw the shadows around it. So down here, you make a curve with the shadows, and then it gets darker right down here. And it makes kind of a bump often right here on people. And then you just want to finish that shadow up here. And then there's like a highlight inside of here. And so just be gentle around it and leave that right there. Okay, so I told you about the highlight that's right here. So we want to continue to shade around the highlight area. Okay, so you see it makes that shape. And then we want to just kind of blend that in. We want to, so this is darker right here, and then it's going to get gradually lighter as it goes up. Okay. Now, the bottom part of the ear curves out for just a second, and then it goes back in. And nothing too special about the bottom of this particular ear, but often there will be divots in other people's ears, but this one is just kind of a nice smooth bottom of the ear. So there you have it. Ears aren't too difficult. Often you can just do a few lines to define where the ear is if you're trying to do it fast. If you need to be slower about it, just take your time with the shadows and make sure you get all those little details and leave the highlights where they're supposed to be. But ears can basically be made by having some angles in these particular spots. And they're pretty easy. And if you're spending more time, you can continue to make this top of this ear curve with your shadows. And keep it in mind how it fits in with the face, with the hair, and with the background. So like if this were to continue, you would want just that same background color to go over from that ear, and there would be no outer line for the ear. So that's it. So the next tutorial I'm going to do will be where we put it all together and learn how the face lines up to create a portrait. See you next time. Bye.